Days of Our Lives spoilers October 10th. All eyes on a mysterious newcomer set to shatter Salem's fragile peace. Salem, USA, in the world of daytime drama, where legacies are both a crown and a cage, a single character can arrive not as a mere player, but as a seismic event. This October 10th, the hallowed halls of University Hospital, the dimly lit corners of the Brady Pub, and the opulent, secret-laden mansions of Salem will bear witness to such an event. All eyes, as the spoilers foretell, will be on Sophia, a name that has, until now, been whispered only in the forgotten pages of Salem's most tragic histories. Her arrival is not just a new storyline, it is an exhumation, a promise of reckoning, and the lit fuse on a powder keg of secrets that powerful families have spent decades burying. Sophia, portrayed by the enigmatic and critically acclaimed actress Isabella Rossi, is not another innocent ingenue arriving by bus. She is a storm gathering just off-screen, and her first steps into the town square are calculated to send shockwaves through the very foundations of the Horton and Brady clans. The Ghost in the Machine, unpacking Sophia's Salem roots. To understand why Sophia's presence is so catastrophic, one must journey back. She is the previously unknown daughter of the late, beloved Mickey Horton and his first wife, Maggie's predecessor, the troubled and tragic Melissa Horton. Conceived during a period of immense strain in Mickey's life, her existence was a secret he took to his grave, a decision fueled by a misguided belief that he was protecting both her and the fragile family he had built with Maggie. Sophia was raised overseas, moving through European boarding schools, always aware of her lineage, but bound by a promise to her ailing mother to never make contact. Now, with her mother gone and a mysterious, sealed letter as her only inheritance, Sophia has come to Salem not for a family reunion, but for answers. She carries with her a quiet, burning resentment for the man who gave her away and the town that got to live in his light while she remained in the shadows. Sophia is a paradox, explains Isabella Rossi in an exclusive interview. She is both incredibly sophisticated, a world-class art authenticator by trade, and profoundly wounded. She sees the good families of Salem, the Hortons, the Bradys, as a beautiful, polished facade hiding rot underneath. Her mission is to scrape away that polish, even if it destroys her in the process. October 10th, the day the world shifts. The spoilers for October 10th promise an episode that will be remembered as a turning point. The action centers on a charity gala at the Kyriakis Mansion, an event intended to celebrate Victor's legacy and showcase the unity of the Horton and Brady families. It is here, amidst the champagne and chandeliers, that Sophia chooses to make her entrance. The scene is set. John and Marlena are dancing, a portrait of hard-won marital bliss. Maggie is beaming, surrounded by her children and grandchildren, the matriarch presiding over her domain. Sarah Horton is laughing with Xander Cook, a testament to love's ability to conquer even the darkest pasts. Then, the music seems to falter. A hush falls not by command, but by instinct, as a woman in a simple, elegant black dress walks calmly into the center of the room. She doesn't speak immediately. Her eyes scan the crowd, landing on the portrait of the Horton family, a painting that includes Mickey. She then turns to Maggie, and with a voice that is calm yet cuts through the silence like a shard of glass, she says, "My name is Sophia. Mickey Horton was my father." The spoilers tease the fallout. Maggie's knees buckle, saved only by Xander's quick reflexes. A confused and angry Sarah confronts the stranger, demanding proof. But it's John Black, the man with more forgotten pasts than anyone, whose face goes ashen. A flicker of memory, a long-buried conversation with Mickey, surfaces in his eyes, suggesting he may have known, or suspected, the truth all along. The ripple effect, a town unraveling. Sophia's declaration is not an isolated bomb. It is a cluster munition, with each piece set to destroy a different part of Salem's social fabric. Maggie's crisis of faith. For Maggie, this is more than a shock. It's an erasure of her entire marriage. Was her life with Mickey, a man she canonized, built on a lie? The spoilers hint at a deep, depressive spiral for the beloved matriarch, forcing characters like Sarah and Xander to step into unfamiliar roles as her protectors, potentially straining their own nascent relationship. Sarah's inheritance under siege. As a prominent doctor and Horton heir, Sarah's position is one of respect and security. Sophia's arrival immediately threatens that. As Mickey's biological daughter, she has a legitimate and potentially superior claim to the Horton estate, including the family home and Mickey's shares in Titan. This isn't just about money. It's about legacy and identity. Sarah, who has fought so hard for her place, now sees a ghost threatening to dispossess her. The John and Marlena dynamic. Marlena, ever the brilliant psychiatrist, will likely be the first to see Sophia not as a villain, but as a traumatized woman. John, however, racked with guilt over his own hidden memories, may react defensively, creating a rare but potent rift between the super couple. His knowledge, or lack thereof, becomes a central point of contention. A new player in the corporate game, with a potential claim to Titan shares, Sophia instantly becomes a pawn, or a queen, in the ongoing corporate wars. The spoilers suggest that Alex Kyriakis, ever the opportunist, will see her not as family, but as an asset. He may attempt to ally with her to consolidate his own power against Justin and the ever-scheming Clyde Weston. Sophia, with her sharp intellect, is unlikely to be a pawn for long. Beyond the shock, the deeper mystery of Sophia. However, to view Sophia as merely a vengeful heir would be a disservice to the nuanced writing the show promises. The deeper spoilers suggest there is more to her story. The mysterious benefactor who funded her upbringing, the true contents of her mother's letter, and her profession as an art authenticator are not random details. They are clues. Rumors on set indicate that Sophia's arrival will soon intersect with the long-dormant Dimera treasure plot. Her expertise in art and artifacts could make her the only person capable of authenticating a newly discovered piece of the puzzle, giving her unprecedented leverage over both the Dimera and Kyriakis families. Her quest for a father's love transforms into a high-stakes game for the soul of Salem itself, a creative renaissance for Days of Our Lives. The introduction of Sophia represents a bold and welcome creative direction for the long-running series. In an era where soaps often rely on recycled amnesia and baby swap plots, this move is refreshingly foundational. It goes back to the core of what made Days of Our Lives great: family secrets, the weight of history, and the idea that the past is never truly past. It's a storyline that honors its history. Mickey Horton is a foundational character, while fearlessly pushing the narrative forward. It provides veteran actors like Suzanne Rogers Maggie and Drake Hogeston John with incredibly rich, emotional material, while simultaneously introducing a complex, modern female character who is neither wholly good nor evil. As the sun sets on October 10th in Salem, the town will be irrevocably changed. The Horton family, the symbolic moral compass of the show, will be facing its greatest crisis of conscience. Sophia is not just a new face. She is a mirror, and she is forcing Salem to look at the cracks in its own reflection. Her story is just beginning, but one thing is certain. The Days of Our Lives in Salem are about to become a lot more complicated, a lot more dangerous, and undoubtedly must-see television.